Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my tutorial. So in this video, I'm going to work on face all the channels of the current login user. So let's get started. So in my terminal, and I just store the Mongodb server and backend REST service and front-end React app. Okay, so first thing I'm open the project on my Sublime page. And we got two folders. The app is the front-end app, and server is the backend with Node.js and MongoDB. So, the first thing I introduce you about MongoDB. So we got the channel is list all the group methods of the user and methods. We have list all the methods in channel conversation. So token is the collection we store or the login token key, and user is to verify in which is the user. And user, we got three user with my name and Calvin Alexander. So let me log in first, and my email and password 1 2 3 and 4. And so today we will, after login, user login, and or even the refresh the web page, all the group methods should be show up. Cool. The first thing, I'm going to make a new channel, and so let me open a new Google Chrome and log in with Alexander. So now, our application run on localhost and port 3000. So I'm logging with Alex and part 1 2 3 and 4. So I'm logging with Alex, and now I'm trying to make a new conversation to Alex and say hello there. And so nothing happened there, yeah. And Alex should get a new message. And Alex, hi Don, Alex here. So I should get a message, right? Cool. But after refresh this, we lost all convert channel. And here same for Alex. I refresh the web page, no channel show up. So let's do that. So in front end app, so I'm trying to make a new request. Alright, so when the app refresh or when after the user are login. So let's get back our store. So I'm trying to make a new method is your fetch or user channel. Alright, so we don't need any parameter right here because I'm trying to make so we can get a current user token equal this dot get current user. Alright, so simply we can do this dot. Alright, so this token. Alright, got this token, and you can do the user loadout function this dot token and this dot token. Or even you can do by this get current user token ID, and we got this function, and so we don't need to do so simply can call this token ID and default, and we can get a token ID, and otherwise we got a null value. So in this case we need to check if user token, and now we do a request and this service dot get, and we got the endpoint API. And now me and my channel, so I could slide to do that, and this should be a permit function, and we got then response, and we do something by current channel equal response dot data, and should be a list of channel should be an array, and we can cast an arrow, and we do nothing in arrow, so simply we can make a console log. Alright, an arrow fetching a user channel, alright, and with arrow methods, right? Cool. So we can call this fetch channel right here, this fetch channel. When this means after user refreshes the browser, or even if they after they login. So we need to call this after login successfully and after real-time connect. So call the fetch, right, begin fetching, right, fetching user channel. So we can simply even call this fetch channel and that. So right. So let's refresh the app, and now I think we got an error in our network. Let's try it again, and as we got a not file channel because our API router is not exist. So let's open this. Now you got a not file. So get back to our backend, and we need to check in our app router.js. So we got app user me, and now I'm trying to copy the common code, and here as below, and we got it. So here I'm trying to gigabit space file. I try to do refresh, got me and channel and the method get. So app dot get API me and channel. Right, we have a request, response, and next. So first thing I'm trying to verify, and this simply will return JSON, and it's work. So search like that. Right, so copy that. Right, sorry. And our API should be available on port 3001 API me and channel. So it's work. So is it API I want to send from user with API token, and so in backend we can know who is this. And so what about user ID? So we do by, so the first thing I need to do, copy a code from what we did before and user and me. So that's right here. And next time we can split it into a function, but for now I'm just to copy this. Right, from copy this. So in this mean, and if user doesn't send the token, so we return a set. Alright, API me and right, cool, token and resend. Alright, so remove this. We don't, and so I think we got a set in nice methods. Set in the methods. Token ID and return token or an error. Alright, let's set deny, something like that. And so I think we got a set deny. Cool. So that means in our backend, in our front end, we have to call this the service get with option and it option. And so we have to parameter define some option, cross option equal. So we got header, and authorization should be user token. And here, so let's see in our React front-end app. Right, we got channel option. So refresh this, and user, sorry, me and channel. Right, we got this channel, and we got return the user token. By default, we got a user token. So let's about router. So in this mean we return a user token. So cross user ID equal token dot user ID, and so simply return JSON rather JSON. Alright, so with user ID and user ID. Cool. So once again we return the user ID in our get channel. Cool. So and let's talk about header. So we can see the header row with authorization key, exactly the token key we need to validate, and or even we can do this. So in this case, I'm not passing any token in from URL, and simply we can do r equal, and so we got exactly token of user ID of this token. Cool. So that is how we use to validate our user token. And in this case, I'm trying to do fake, and then we found a user belong to this token to and app.db dot. Alright. So I take app.model and channel dot file which be query and option. So in this option, try to give us a new, and then we got a results channel. I think channel and cards arrow. So we cut arrow and simply we return Reddit storage. Alright, not file should be for and JSON with arrow matrix, and so not file. Cool. And so we don't need it anymore. And in this case, I'm trying to return red.json or stars 200 and JSON channel. So we have to create a new method file in channel model. So let's get back to our model and select channel. Right, so we have to create a new function file with query and option. Option by default here is an empty object. Alright, so this function should be return a new promise. So new promise with two parameters, resolver and reject. So right, so we call by this.app.db and .collection without query to channel and file query and option and to array, and with arrow to array and give me two parameter arrow and result. So we can do simply one line of code, check return if arrow, return reject arrow, and otherwise we resolver and result. Right, so that is how it's works. And what about query? So the first thing we need to see about channel, and so I'm querying this channel. In this channel, I created some channel with me and this user ID of me and Alex user ID. So we need to query about get all the channel that's me inside that channel group. So query should look like this. So let's query. Query will not modify this query equal. So we got a member and R. So should be an array of member, and so member should be ID. So member ID or user ID. So user ID, and this is exactly a token. Object ID. If user ID is a string, we have to convert it to object ID. But in this case, user ID exactly object ID. So we don't have to convert it into object ID. Cool. So member query. Right, we got it. So let's refresh this. I believe this should work. And query. And now in our browser, let's refresh this. Alright, we got not file. Oh, okay. And channel and file query. Member or user ID. Cool. Let's see. Collection, file query, and option. Refresh this. And in our backend, let's see. Alright, so first thing I think we need to make a console log query and see what happened. Wait for server restart and refresh this. And we got user ID, and let's verify this. User ID, right, cool, right. I think it should work. Let's give it empty to see what happened. Okay, so we got this. By default, I think give it this new and frag with option. And so let's see. Okay, so what happened there? Option equal and query. So we don't need to pass a parameter right here. Okay, so in this case, by default we don't pass any option. If you want to return the channel only, so for example, so when we got option, I want to get the channel with only ID. So you can simply pass. Alright, so option either ID equal to or simply the one, and so now refresh the right again. So we got the returns or the ID only. Cool. So in this case, I'm trying to get all the property of channel, so I don't need any option. So let's wait for server restart and refresh it. So we got the back an array of channel, and again I will create a new more channel. For example, in this case, I'm trying to Kevin, and another people is Alex, and so hello there. And so in this case, trying to refresh, we got a two. Cool. So what happened? Hello there, understand. Alright. So in this case, let's refresh my browser, and we got right, get channel and respond, and one. So let's see in our. So wow, what happened there? One again, I'm trying to create a new channel, Kevin, and Alex again say hello there. Right, the method add and channel add. So now refresh again. I think new more channel is the add, and let's see about get channel. So far so good. We got a two channel created. Okay, so refresh this. Cool. So we got two channel of a current login user. And so in this case, I want to do either get all the member or the user object in this channel member. So if we query a file, so we only get a member with ID. So we don't have a user ID. So how to do that? So alright, I'm trying to do this file and add grade. So right, so we have to create a new methods at grade. So for example, grade which query, and so for query, so return, we can return exactly this to be. Let's copy this. So return new parameter reserver reject, and so we can db.collection channel address which query, the first parameter query, and the next parameter should be return error and results. So if error, so simply we return if error, we return reject. All right, error, and otherwise we return resolver results. So in this case we have to modify a bit in so query now it should be an array, and so let's see that. And so we can see in our browser we got the same, but I want to include all the I want to fetch all the member user ID within or in array of object ID. This user ID I'm trying to fetch all the user. So let's do it by new query in our app browser. Should be the first parameter we can do to be lookup. Lookup should be an object as well, and lookup we got from and table user. Sorry, not table, it should be collection user, and we are trying to fetch all the user and belong to the member in member array. So we got local field should be member, and foreign field should be ID. So we are going to find all the user in the member with foreign field is the user table in user collection with ID. It's a match in the member array. Cool. So now let's refresh the. Alright, so we got refresh. Okay, let's refresh it. Alright, so what's up? Let's see. And should be as user, and I want to add all user object to the user property field. Now you should get all the group, and we got the group with lattice method. First thing is ID and title, and we got a member, and here we got all user, user info inside the member. Same thing in this case we got 3 user because we got 3 member ID. It's user ID inside user. So that is how we go. But problem A, we got the callback with email and password, and so how to remove all the property. So let me do that by very simply you can do by project, and the project should be we can do by ID equal to we want to ID equal ID of the channel equal to title and then title 2, and now refresh the browser. Now you should see only title and ID of the channel. So we want to have a member and 2. In this case we have a title. Alright, so let's matrix equal to, and we want to display it a while and create a channel term data when channel create to user ID and who created that channel to. So we got also user we only need ID equal to name 2, and we don't need email, and we created to. Right, I think that's enough. So let's refresh this URL. Alright. Okay, so something happened right there. The member, alright. Alright, so I forgot to put the camera. Refresh this. Okay, so now we got, alright, inside user we got only ID, name and created. And if you want to include the email field, and that's true, and wait for server restart and refresh browser. Now we got email, but I want to remove the email from this. I don't want to show up the email and keep email of user private. Cool, right? So problem is, and now you know in this channel should be list of first because this channel is created like this. So I'm going to make a source. Alright, source to be an object with the first is created field should be 1, and here now I believe this right 3 members should go first. Now refresh it. Alright, or even -1. Okay. Alright, so now we got exactly 3 members go first because this is a lattice channel. And okay, so I want to limit. So in this case, the user got a lot of channel methods, so I want to be limit. Just for now, I just want to limit 1, and in our result, we got only 1 item. So if we 50, and so right refresh, and we got 2. Right. So refresh this, and I'm trying to create a new more channel to Kevin. And hello there. And so I think now we got a three channel. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. The lattice equal to channel. Hello there. And so now we got a API backend callback. So in this case, trying to do implement add new channel in fetch user channel. So we got it, and here I'm trying to load that function with channel and with channel, and here we need to call. And remember, with our real time we have on add channel, and so with the payload exactly channel object. And here I'm trying to do simply with call to this dot realtime dot on add channel. C is the channel object, and so I think that is a good. Now let's refresh this my app, and now we got list of all channel. Right, cool. And click on here, we got 3 channel. And now let me see in Google Chrome is Alex. Alex should be had just 2 channel, just to me and to Kevin and me. So cool. Inside Alex, hello there, and hello there. Should be Kevin. So inside Alex, you got 3 channel as well. In this case, Kevin. Cool. So let's check our channel. We got so far so good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, cool. So I think we got problem. The Alex should be got 2 channel, but he got 3 because I think something happened right in our router. So we have to do is the matches. Right, I forgot the matches. Lookup and match. Matched is the where query in MySQL. So we have a match. The match should be like this because I'm getting only me in to get all the channel that are user inside that channel. So match should be the member and or so it's user ID. User ID we got when we got a token. Cool. And remove it, and here, and wait for server restart and refresh Alex. Now Alex should get only 2 channels. The channel with me and the channel group with me and Kevin. Cool. So let's try to refresh this, and we got 3 channels, and here I'm trying to send to Alex there, and Alex should get the mathematics. Alex there. So we can implement a notification on channel later, but it worked. But for now it's worked. Right, I'm here. How are you done? And I should got method from Alex. Cool. Yeah, cool. Right. So Alex should got my method as well. Cool. So that is how we get all the user. And I'm trying to implement something when we create a new channel on real time. When we are on real time on add channel inside it, channel member, stat member. And so we can do by cos channel matrix equal store dot matrix dot filter on matrix and return on matrix dot channel id equal channel id, and channel id I am going to do string payloads string, and we are going to use a loadout payloads channel id. And here I am going to use a loadout function equal to string, and so channel matrix dot for each and channel. Right, it should be the matrix, and here we got the matrix with matrix id cars matrix id equal to string. Right, this loadout get function with this underscore id, and here channel is channel, and the matrix equal channel dot matrix dot set matrix id with 2 value. So in this case now let's see, let's wait for it. And here, so I'm trying to send you, right? So okay, so I'm trying to send to, for example, send to Kevin, and hello there. So the message should be show up right here, and this does not get run is for like before. Correct. So I'm trying to log in with Kevin in right Google My Safari and localhost 3000 Kevin. Come 1 2 3 and 4. Sorry, wrong email. And here, so we got Kevin. Hello there, hi there, hi Don. Alright, let's refresh this. Hi Don. So if something happens to Kevin, it doesn't work right here. And hello there. So I think we got something happen in our server. So we got hi. So we don't get anything. Cool. Okay, so after the break, I got a problem. So I modified on add channel, use loadout function, get payload channel ID. It is problem because the channel ID should be underscore ID. So right for my bad, thank you, sorry for my bad. So refresh this, I think we got problem. So, and here same thing, we refresh in right here and refresh, try and refresh in Safari and Kevin. So inside Kevin, I'm trying to say Kevin here, how are you guy? And I believe we should get a new method, how are you guy? And so we got problem here. The latest method should be show up on the left sidebar. And so this Kevin, how are you guys? And the hello there should be replaced by Kevin, how are you guys? Okay, so as also inside this, so we got a method from Alec and say click hello guy. So it's work. Alright, I'm trying to fix a new problem A. So when we got a new on Mattis Rs, okay, the method. So right, so I'm going to make a new function A on Mattis art or on add Mattis with payloads and try to copy this, and we simply will call to this on add Mattis payloads. Cool. So right, so we got to store and we have to current store equal this store, and let's verify if something are missing and the Mattis object and trying to remove this. So when we add the new Mattis, and so we add a new method, and so we get our channel current channel equal the dot store dot sorry just store channel dot get channel ID, and so we have to get channel ID by current channel ID equal loadout function gets payloads and should be channel ID. Right, so we format it, make sure it to be string to string. So if channel, in this case, if channel on Mattis store channel Mattis, right, set Mattis. So I think we can do this inside store.set Mattis, and let's get back to our store, and where is the set Mattis? Get Mattis, set Mattis, where it is? Right here, set Mattis, cool. So right, we got channel ID here, and try to do this. Channel dot lat Mattis equal right. You load that function Mattis body and default empty string channel, and in this case run add channel. Okay, cool. So let's see. Right, real-time current user ID. So in the real-time current user ID is right current user ID. So I have to copy that. Right, that's my kid. He's looking for his mom. Right, so on automatic we have to where's my kids, sorry, I'm got back. So we got current user ID, and so I think now problem fixed. Current user, alright, current user ID and current user. So let's copy one more time, current user, and so problem now should be fixed. And so in this case, so I'm trying to right hello again. So now the hello there new method should be replaced with hello again. Cool. But now we got refresh. It should be hello there, and I think we should be implement in our backend. So in this case, you get back to our model and model methods when we create a new method and successfully right here. So let's insert new last insert last or sorry let update last method method fill to channel. So how we do that? So simply try to do this by this.app.db and collection, and choosing connection channel and file 1 and update. So for first is the query. The query we can do by we find exactly channel ID. And so channel ID, this should be object ID right here, and channel ID, and in the next parameter should be set, and we are going to set a new property equal channel updated, and this means we tell to user know this is the last how when with this channel update. So and new date. In this case, I'm trying to last methods should be using loadout function should be methods and body, and give a default is empty. So let's try this. And so see this, and the last method should be hello there. And now refresh this. I'm trying to say hi Alex again. So let's make sure hello there to be replaced with hi Alex. Hi Alex. Hello again. And it should be this, because I don't know what happened, but like again. And so now refresh this, we still see hi Alex hearts again. How are you, bro? So now we see that how are you. So problem A, we face all the current channel and with the created and or sort by created, but I want to sort by I want to sort all the channel by created and also updates. So and that means the new channel got a new method should be go first. So in this case, hi Alex again. Hello, how are you? Or even this one, let's try it. Okay, so not sure that, so let's remove created and want to that and wait for server refresh. It's cool. So we only get all the channel returners. So in this case, I'm trying to update a new group with Alex and Kevin. Hi guy. So now we just refresh the browser, I think. Right, so it doesn't work. Hi guy. It should be go first, but problem be somewhere. Right. I got problem A because we don't have an update field in callback. We only have a created callback, and so in this case we have to set update equal to, and this means so we can able to do source, and next we can do by created and let wait for server restart, and here I'm trying to refresh, and so hi guy go first. So in here that means we refresh the React app. So right, so what's up? Alright, so in the backend, in the rest of it, we got hi guy go first, and React is doesn't work. So I will tell you how to fix that. And again, I want to test again hi Alex and Alex there, and this means now in our refresh service, so we should get the channel Alex there go on first. Alex there, cool. So API works, but in the React app it doesn't work because when we render all the Alright, so let's get back to our component and messenger, and we render all the channel. And so channel and map channel equal store dot get channel. So let's see in our get channel in our store. So I will close all stuff and to make it simply in store and get channel. Where is the get channel? Get channel. Right, so I'm going to search get channel right here. So we got get channel, and in this case we create and source. So let's try to give copy this and copy this and or update. So let's wait for the React refresh. So hello there. Alright, hi Alex there. Alex there, it doesn't work. So let's try to update and remove this. Update. Cool, so cool, it works. And so in this case, when we add a new channel, so we also need to set and the real time on add channel and give her updates on add channel and give her update that's equal new date. And so when we on add new matrix, authenticate and get back to our store and set channel. Where is the set channel? On add channel. Create add channel. Okay, so I think it should work now for now. So this means trying again to say to Alex, hello there, Alex there. So real time again, open real time. Right, so we need to remove this when on add channel. I'm trying to remove it and Alex there. Cool. So let's try to add to group with Calvin and Smith a new matrix to Calvin and Alex. And now refresh this. So this channel go first. That is start its work. It's cool. So now I'm going to do either when we select all the channel group, I want to fetch all the matrices in channel. So let me tell you why we don't fetch all the matrices when we fetch a channel the current login user. The biggest problem. The channel matrix, it can be day to day, month to month, and year to year. It can be had a lot of matrices. So I don't want to fetch all the matrices belong to user. It can be make our API backend to heavy. So in this case, when the user click on all the matrices, so when we set all the matrices, not set all the current channel activate, and I want to fetch all the channel matrix. So let's do that. So the first thing we need to do is get back into our backend. And in our backend, we need to do implement a new API router. So server and app router. So in this mean we can do it API channel, and let's see, right, it channel ID, and now we need to fetch new methods. So the first thing, I'm going to copy this command code, make API channel ID and methods. So app.get API channel and ID, channel ID and methods, and we return first from request response and next. Alright, so try to return red.json, right, methods, and with an array, empty array. So in this case, so we got this channel, got list of array channel. I'm trying to copy the channel ID, and here we got the API channel and channel ID and methods. So we got back the methods empty, and we can get the channel ID. So for now, I'm not trying to make a check authentication of user and to check the user inside this group. In the production, we have to check. The first thing we need to make sure user are logged in, and then check if this user is inside of channel member, otherwise reject. So otherwise return a set deny. Cool. So in the case, I'm trying to make it very basic and very easy. So the first thing you need to do is this app.model methods get methods by channel ID. So I'm trying to make that the channel ID we can do get by current channel ID equal using loadout function request and param and ID. So we got channel ID right here, path, and then should be methods. And in this case, return red.json, sorry, the start 200 and JSON the methods. And otherwise, we can catch an error and return red.stars, for example, not file and JSON with error methods, right? Not file, right? Simplify methods. Okay, so we have to get back to our methods model and create a new method to get methods by channel ID. So get method agent, or even get channel methods. So let's get back to our model and the methods. Okay, so let's create a new method. Get method by channel, and we got channel ID. Alright. So parameter, and I'm using loadout to string to make sure this be string, and here current right channel ID equal new object channel ID, and we need to find object. So in this case, I'm simply going to do by this.app.db.collection and methods .find. So let's see in our database what we have. So we got this, the methods with object. We got channel ID. So we are looking for all the methods have channel ID. So find, and query very simple, which channel ID equal channel ID. And so in this case, alright, channel ID and limits, alright, limit offset. So limit, for example, default I'm trying to limit equal, alright, default I'm trying to let loss about 50 and skip and 0. Default is 0. Okay, so 5 and skip and limit, cool, and to array which has two parameter, arrow or results, result. So let's try to return. Alright, so all the math function should be return a parameter. So return new parameter with two parameter, resolver and the next parameter reject. Alright, cool. Let's paste this. Cool. So in this case, I'm trying to make a one line of code. Alright, return if error, change error, return also reject error, and otherwise with resolver and results. And results we can change to the matrix, and in this case, so simply matrix. So in the next time we can set a paging manager. So for example, limit and alright, limit and offset. Alright, so offset it to be, so we have a skip exactly offset. So cool, so let's test. We got channel matrix. Okay, so let's refresh this. Cool, so we got all the matrices belong to this 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5. So we got all 5 matrices in this channel group. We got channel is the same ID. And if I want to set default, for example, I just want to set a skip for, or even we can set parameter equal to cars. The first thing equal limits and limit and skip, and we can do by cars limits equal get request parameter. Alright, so simply I think we can do this request and filter and limit by default 50, and copy that and offset, and this can be filter and offset by default give it 0. So here we got offset and skip, limit offset. Okay, so in this means when this case I'm trying to make a filter equal it should be limit, for example 1, skip, no, limit equal, for example 1, and offset should be JSON format, offset for example 0. And here it's nothing happened because let's try to debug this. Request filter got filter equal get request and param or request query filter by default give it. So in this case, the new if filter. So I'm trying to let verify this. filter equal JSON dot parser pass right filter. I'm trying to make a console filter. And here, let's see, in our server, we got filter was, and we got filter limits offset. And this I'm trying to limit 10, and in our console we should see limit is 10 and offset 0. This means now trying to limit equal get filter limits and get filter offset. So in here, let's see. So I'm trying to limit to 1. Now you should see we return only one matrix. For example, I'm going to limit 1, but offset we got offset 1, and that means to select different next matrix. And matrix 3, and we got another matrix. Cool. So, and this can limit and offset, and that means we can use it for paging in later. For example, we limit about 50, right, and offset to be 0. And now we got 5 matrices, all the matrices. So we got it. So let's implement it in our store. All right, so get back to our React app. And when I click to our channel, click on each channel, and I'm trying to fetch all the matrices or channel, current channel select. So let's see in our, let's close this and see what's out in our messenger on click. When we click on select right cyber lab, right, cool, and we click the store dot set activate channel, and this is the function where we need to implement set activate channel ID. So let's get back to our store and searching for this function. Fine. Alright, cool, we got it here. And in this case, I'm trying to do a the.service. Alright, so I'm trying to make a new function, get channel. Alright, so simple, I can do by alright, fetch channel matrix, and we got channel ID. So, and in this case, I'm trying to make this dot fetch channel matrix with channel ID should be ID. Okay, so we got this if channel ID, and here I'm trying to date.service.get. So the API should be API channel and channel ID, channel ID right here, and slash matrix, and then we got the response, and if response or catch error, but simply we need to log this an error fetching channel matrix and error. So when we got the matrix, and I believe we can do correct matrix equal response data, and should be an array. So here I'm trying to add matrix and matrix here. So let's see what we have. New matrix, and see in our real time we got an on at the matrix. So in this case, we can do this dot real time dot on at the matrix object, right? Cool. Okay, so let's make a test. Now wait for the React app refresh. Okay, so we got it, and right user undefined. But problem A, right? So we got a problem A because the user is undefined. So in this case, I want to get all the user object in when we return a method. So in this case, in our app router, so get channel method. Then, so let's get back to method in our service in our backend. So we get channel method. So okay. In this case, I'm not going to use this. I'm trying to use address. So this app.db.collection. Right, mathis address query. And so here we have to modify query. Cost query equal should be an array. And array query, and then we have next parameter read error and readers. Here let's copy this. Readers, change readers. Okay, so query, first thing we need to do is we got a match. Match should be an array. Sorry, match. Let's do this for easy understand. Should be channel ID, right? Equal channel ID. Channel ID should be equal channel ID, and let's see it. Refresh this. So we got same, got our channel, but I want to fetch user information. So we got new object right here. It should be lookup. Lookup for collection user. So we have from and user, and sorry, not from, and we have to local field. Local field, if we got a method, local field is the user ID. Let's copy that, the user ID. And for rent field, equal ID underscore ID is usually an add. Here try user. Now let's wait for the server restart and refresh this. Okay, something happened. And from user local field, foreign field user. Okay, let's refresh again. And we add limit and offset. Channel ID, let me do channel ID. And a match. Okay, so I found problem A, the lookup, and should be inside the lookup, and I forgot this. So I'm sorry for my bad. So lookup, and should be from user. A table we are looking for journals, and we have local field. Same, we have a user ID, and for rent field should be ID, and as the user. So let's try again, refresh this, and should work. So we got a user, and this is exactly the user object belong to user ID. So if you want to use the user to another property for a user info, so now the user properties become to user info. Let's refresh it, and you got it user info. So I hope you understand that. So in this case we need the user, and we don't need the password and email. So we have to do. Also finally we have to limits about. Alright, limits problem and skip. Right, skip. Okay, so that means, alright, so limit, for example, limit 1. Okay, so what happened? Limit 1. So I face problem. Limits to be limits and skip and skip. I don't know. This is practice. It doesn't work, but for now it's work. Alright, so we got limits and skip. Alright, so add 2 but can't. Alright, skip is an error offset. So let's remove it to offset and it should work. Server refresh please. And okay, server refresh and it works. And for example, we're going to limit as 1 item. How it works. So the next thing I will show you how to remove email and passwords from the list. And alright, so I think we have to make a source. Source should be, or method should be date time created. Sorry, date created. Alright, so latitude we will go first. Okay, so here try to aftermath, and here we do project. ID equal to and user equal to and right, so user ID equal to body equal to created to. Right, so user we have it object with ID equal to name to created to. So cool. Let's see what's our method user ID channel ID. Method should be channel ID 2. Okay, server refresh please. Alright, here project should be comma. Okay, cool. Refresh and we'll return to 10 methods. Okay, so it should work. Right, so let's see in our backend. Refresh this. Cool, so loading all the methods, and here I'm going to click to Kevin and hello there. That is cool. And here I'm trying to sign out, and with sign out function I think we have to make a new function called clear all case. So again I refresh my browser and go to Alex, and 1 2 3 and 4 after sign out. Now I'm click to this, and we got on history of list methods. Right, so new method, click right here. Cool, that's it. And here I'm trying to make a new function to clear sign out. When we click sign out button, all the method and channel should be clear up. So in our store, when we got a sign out, right, call this sign out, and let's searching for sign out right in this sign out. So we have to call to the backend service and remove this current token, but you can do it later. So I'm trying to do sign out, make a new function clear, this clear, and clear data, cache data. and this should be called clear cache data, and so this channel equal this channel just clear. The same thing for methods, should be methods clear. And let's see what's the error. The user, I think user should be clear as well. Okay, so here we go. Let's try to click and sign out. Alright, so this clear and this update. Okay, so now let's click sign out and all the methods and channel again. That worked. Cool, let's start in our Firefox and see it work. Alright, cool, and sign in again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, enter, and all the channel is fixed. And click on all channel, we got automatic. We can implement the loading icons right here when user click up. Right, cool. Okay, so I stop video here and see you in the next video. Bye for now and thanks for watching.